Hello, this is the Watchdog. Welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. Today we're going to review the Diadem 2115. Start with the wrist check. I'm wearing this North Edge Anchor. And Grogo's wearing my WM watch 166M. Grogo said that Lando Calrissian was showing off his new Christopher Ward Belcanto and kept on going on and on and on about how scratch resistant the Grade 5 titanium was. Han Solo said that his titanium watch is even better and more scratch resistant. Lando asked him, what is it made of? Han whispered to 3PO, what comes after Grade 5? 3PO said, junior high. All right, let's take a look at the watch. It comes in this plastic case. Usually don't see them in plastic cases, but nothing wrong with that. Here's the extra links, and it didn't really come with anything else. But here's the watch. Pretty nice looking watch. Looks a lot like a 5711, but as you can see, the case is one piece. This is the first Diadem on my channel. This is an homage to Patek 5711, which is so overpriced that if I search for them on Chrono24, the cheapest one I could find is $82,000, which is just downright silly for a stainless steel sports watch. When it comes to AliExpress Nautilus homages, most of the quartz models have been lackluster chrome-plated alloy watches with hollow fake H-Link bracelets. This Diadem quartz model bucks that trend with a solid steel case and a solid real H-Link bracelet. This Diadem comes in 8 different colorways. If you want the steel case and don't want the gradient blue dial I chose, you have a choice of black, white, green, or sky blue dials. If gold is more your thing, we have chocolate, black, or blue dials. The watch is 38.4 millimeters if you measure at the flats of the bezel, but 44 millimeters if you measure ear to crown guard. 46.2 millimeters lug to lug. It's only 10.1 millimeters thick. It's 25 millimeters where the bracelet meets the case, and it tapers down to 16 at the clasp, and weighs 126 grams on the supplied bracelet with 3 links removed. The bezel has the vertical brushing of most watches in this style. And then we have the dial. The dial is a teak dial, and it's also gradient. It gets darker as it gets towards the edge, but it's a nice blue with a good sunburst effect. Then we have the indices, and we have batons and a double baton at the 12. It says Diadem stainless steel up top, and then it says quartz on the bottom. And then we have the hands. The hands are just basic fence post hands. And then we have the second hand, which is no loom. And then we have a 3 o'clock date and no cyclops. And it looks like the second hand is hitting the marks. Then we have a signed push-pull crown. The crown action is just fine because this is a Miyota 2115, so you don't get any annoying minute hand jump. This is a good quartz movement, not a totally cheap quartz movement. Then we have a flat mineral glass crystal. You don't get sapphire, and personally, sapphire would just add a lot of reflection. And then we have the case. As you can see, the case is one piece. If you look at a real Nautilus, it looks like the case is several pieces, but no, this is just one piece. But it's super thin and does a good job. It's brushed and polished, has chamfered polish edges. This ear is polished, but it's brushed in these indents, so it looks really nice. I like the case. Then we have the case back. The case back's an actual screw down, and I verified that. I unscrewed it. Then it says 30 meters water resistant. Yeah, you only get 30, even though it's a screw down. That's kind of surprising. Usually with a screw down, you get at least 50. Then it says Diadem Design Sport. Then it says 01-1063. So I don't know if that's supposed to be the model number. I put down 2115 because that's what it said in the AliExpress ad. But it's a nice looking case back. Underneath the case back is the Miyota 2115 quartz movement. This is made by Miyota, of course, and they are owned by Citizen. And it is one of the better movements you can get for watches in this price range. And once again, there was no annoying minute hand jump, which is the bane of many cheap quartz movements. Then we have this bracelet. The bracelet is a true H-link, and we have polished center links, and the other links are brushed, and they're brushed on the insides too. And we have push pin adjusters, not screw pins. I prefer push pins, they're just easier. Screw pins come out on me, push pins never do. Then we have the clasp. The clasp is a push button butterfly, but there are no half links, so there's no way of doing any adjustment. But the links are rather small, so it's not horrible to get the perfect fit, but it's not guaranteed either. And of course, that doesn't do well with wrist size adjustment when your wrist swells because of the weather. Here's the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. That looks nice. That wears nice. Super thin watch. Wears nice and flat. I removed 3 links to fit on my 7.5-inch wrist. So basically, if your wrist is bigger than 8.25, you'll need more links. And here's the watch on a PRX strap. So I think that looks pretty good too. And here's the watch on a strap designed for Nautilus. So you can wear Nautilus or PRX straps. Now I recommend straps, but don't try to put a bracelet on these that are designed for a Nautilus or a PRX because they probably won't fit. Straps are flexible, bracelets are not. Here we're on the lume room, just wearing the watch for review purposes. I could tell it had good lume, but unfortunately there is a catch. As we speed up the time, we see a pretty good green C3 colored glow. Unfortunately, the hands are fading far faster than the indices. Since it does no good to see the indices without the hands, I can only rate this lume as so-so. What I like about this watch? Well, it looks and wears nice. It's super thin at only 10 millimeters. And it's a solid steel case with a real solid H-link bracelet. What are my gripes and groans? The hand lume doesn't keep up with the index lume. Only has 30 meters of water resistance. And a butterfly clasp with no half links means you might not get the perfect fit. Do I recommend this watch? Of course. This is probably the best Quartz 5711 homage I've ever reviewed on this channel. If you want the convenience of Quartz, then this watch will not feel like a cheap compromise. Well, thank you for watching my review of the Diden 2115. Or is it the 01-1083? And I will be back with another review or unboxing. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you like this watch, be sure to use my affiliate link and I'll get a tiny commission. But those tiny commissions do add up. Bye.